How's it going, guys? My name is Hypernova. Welcome back, and today my microphone sounds different, but that's because I'm doing something different than I normally do. Usually I do live comms, me actually playing the game while I'm talking, and then I edit it, cut it up, and then you just have my commentary that's been cutted and edited over my actual gameplay. Today I'm just doing a normal commentary with some gameplay in the background. Which is gameplay in the background you're gonna see is Arcade Campaign from Modern Warfare Remastered. I think this is actually a really fun spin on the actual campaign itself. You have a limited time and limited lives to complete a mission, and depending on how fast and how many lives you've actually wasted, if you even wasted any, you get a higher score, which then you'll be put in a leaderboard. You get to go higher in the leaderboard. And I think, honestly, to start off, I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the next Call of Duty, should have this. I think it's actually a really fun, cool thing. I think, as sources say, some person that leaked Modern Warfare said that the campaign's actually going to have DLCs with new missions and stuff, which I think is actually a really, really good thing. I liked how Battlefield 5 had The Last Tiger as like a DLC campaign mission because it wasn't finished in the actual time it was released. So it wasn't actually a truly DLC campaign. It wasn't ready by the time the game was released. But I think that them having a DLC campaign is actually really cool because it gets more people to play your campaign. Secondly, sources say that the third mode of Call of Duty Modern Warfare is going to actually be free to play. You can actually buy that mode separately from the actual base game for free, and I think that is a really great idea because it's going to get a lot more people playing the new Call of Duty. Granted, yes, Call of Duty is the most selling game every year, but it's not the most popular game throughout the year because people play the game and then just leave it because there's not enough content or it's just too repetitive. Having half your game free to play, not half but like a quarter of it, brings more people in and curious to play it because it's free to play. Instead of actually buying the base game or pre-ordering the game, you can just wait till it's released, play the free to play. You like that part of the game, it makes you want to go buy the actual base game for a set amount of money, which is going to be starting at $60. I think that's a great idea. I think they should do it. But that's just stuff I wanted to get out of the way. These are actually my opinions and my features that I think the game should have and shouldn't have to succeed and be successful and actually be one of the best Call of Duties of all time, in my opinion. But that's also heavily on how the game feels and plays. But these are things that I think the Modern Warfare should have to be good. Now, these are on my opinions. You could disagree with me, could agree with me, but if you disagree with me or agree with me, I want you to tell me in the comments what you agree and disagree with me on, and let's have a discussion. Let's begin. So, my perfect vision of the next Call of Duty is no loot boxes, all DLCs free, which they're going to be, well, just maps anyways. Third mode should be Spec Ops again with monthly new missions. Multiplayer DLCs will be monthly, also monthly patches. On side of the monthly DLCs, we should get new guns monthly, and in order to unlock those guns, you have to do missions/challenges. No loot boxes, chances, or paying for them. For example, the Battlefield guns, you literally can just play the game. In BF1, I had 75% of the DLC guns unlocked, and I didn't even know I had them unlocked because I was just playing the game. I want that. I want you to just be able to play the game, do challenges, and get the guns for free without even having to pay for them or even have a random chance to unlock them in a loot box. I am a Battlefield fan. I love Battlefield, but I love Call of Duty, and I want both games to succeed. And I think each game should take on what the other game is doing. And in this instance, I want Call of Duty to look at Battlefield and see that the new DLC guns that come out every week, basically, they should do that. All you literally got to do is say, for example, you want to unlock a new medic gun. All you got to do is just capture like 5 flags, get a bunch of kills, get a couple kills with another gun, and boom, you got the gun. No paying, no chances at all. You literally could just play the game and get the new gun. I think they should do that. Map remakes of like Rust, High Rise, Scrapyard, I think that's the map, the one with the broken apart planes in the middle. I don't know. You guys can correct me on that one. Just the maps you think of when you think of Modern Warfare. The maps that come to mind. Also map remakes. We should get gun remakes like the Intervision. Just these dope guns like the Rangers and stuff. Even though it's being remade, I think the Intervention has been too. But anyways, just classic Modern Warfare guns that should be remade. Like that the gun that had the clip on the bottom of the gun. I don't know what that gun was called. Just all the guns that we loved from the past Modern Warfares. I think they should have remakes of that coming back. I think that would be a cool feature. They also should put movement speed and time to kill or time to death as the same they had it in MW2 and MW3. So we get that feeling that we're playing the old games. You know, like, dang, this really feels like the old game, and it gives us a nostalgic feeling. I think that would be great. Also, next one, don't forget content. I'm expressing that so bad. Don't forget content, man. That's the thing that keeps coming us back. I mean, yeah, you can have content by the end of the game's career, the life, but we need content monthly. Maybe what would be even better, weekly. I know that's far-fetched, but at least monthly content. Don't do some Battlefield crap and have like one map every month. Come on. A couple guns every month, like 2 or 3. No, we need like a couple maps each month. We need a couple guns each month. By the chance of this next Call of Duty, if this is all going to be right, what I'm saying, this game is going to have the most content ever in Call of Duty. We all saw what happened to BO4. They said it would be a game you could play for years without getting bored. But okay, it might be a game you can play for years. It's always going to be on the PlayStation Store, but I can count on my hands how many guns and maps we have. We need consistent content. Otherwise, people would just be playing. Otherwise, people will just leave. People playing Apex is probably going back to Fortnite because Apex has no content. Fortnite has a weekly content. We've been asking for solos and duos ever since launch, and nothing. Each match is just the same thing. That's why people that played Apex are going back to Fortnite again. We need weekly content. Same for Battlefield. No content. What's up with that game developers not giving us content these days? DICE, for example. How are we supposed to play your game for 2 years when there's no content? Example, the game's been out for 8 months. Listen to this. 2 new maps, 3 new medic weapons, and 3 new assault rifle weapons. You get the picture. Now I know Call of Duty already has good PC support, but I think they need to just support it like they do the consoles, because PC is a growing player base. It's a good half of the player base that plays Call of Duty and Battlefield now is just PC people. But enough said about that. I think a couple cool features that console should have is keyboard and mouse and FOV. Now, when it comes to FOV, I know I've never really heard about this. I know FOV was a thing, but I didn't know it was so good, because apparently it lets you just see more on the screen. And if that's true, yes, we need that. But what would be a cooler one is keyboard and mouse support. I've been waiting for this for years, and I would love to see us console players could play COD on keyboard and mouse. I bet it's coming, since Charlie Intel, which is known for being right, said that the matches you get into are dependent on whether or not your input is. For example, if you're playing with controller, you'd be put into console matches, or other people playing with controller, and vice versa when it comes to keyboard and mouse. And I was really worried about how the crossplay is going to work. It just took 100 pounds off my chest hearing that this is how it's going to work, because I thought you were just going to be thrown into matches with PC players, and we all know that PC has a higher advantage when it comes to console players playing on controller, because you can be more accurate with keyboard and mouse. Next, just bring back everything we loved from Call of Duty 4, MW2, and MW3, and put all that into one game, like the nuke, specialist perks. I love the specialist perk. I love you can get more kills, and by the end of your streak, you have all the perks, and it's just overpowered. Just take what all Call of Duty 4, MW2, and MW3 did right, take all that and put it in one game. I think that would be great. And take out everything that it didn't do right, like for example, one man army should not make a return. If you know what I mean, you know. It's basically just resupplies you with ammo. Sounds harmless, right? No, wrong. People was just abusing this with noob tubes, explosives, camping in corners because they can never run out of ammo. It's just, you get the picture. It was just, people were abusing it way too much. Infinity Ward. This should be obvious. No OP gun variants. No game-changing, statistically different gun variants. Should be obvious. We saw you did it in Infinite Warfare. We hated it. You saw what happened with your last game. No BO4-like monetization. No supply drop guns. For example, the 2 new guns you can get in BO4 is in the supply drops or reserves. But BO4 today is probably the most microtransaction AAA game I've ever seen and heard of. It has driven me and a bunch of other players away. We already know it's going to have microtransactions, but we just have to pray that it's not going to be like BO4. Support streaks. I'd love to see this make a comeback. Allows you to get streaks without just playing the objective. You don't have to get kills. Rather, just play the objective. You get it. They need to switch up the map design. I'm tired of the 3 lanes bullcrap. We need Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2 like maps. You know, yes, they had the 3-lane design, but you could take other ways. You know, honestly, I would be happy if the 3 lanes disappeared. I would. I just don't want the 3 lanes to come back. And also, no death streaks like Painkiller, Copycat, Last Stand, any of that. Last Stand was just so annoying. You almost get a kill on a person, turn around, them just killing you with the pistol. It's essentially a cheap drop shot is what it is. Now guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, hit the like to let me know that you guys enjoyed it. Helps me out. Also drop in your comments if you agree with it, disagree with any of those points I made. As always, also drop in the comments if you enjoyed this type of video, because I had fun making this, even though I was late last night, not last night, but a couple nights before, making this list and things to say. But sorry, I did on my Snapchat said that there was a video coming soon, like a couple of days ago, but I was held up doing other stuff. I had other stuff going on around the house also. Just a bunch of stuff was blocking me from making the video, but today I actually had a free day to make this video. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.